Hello and welcome to Nails for the Week. My name is Lori and I hope you're having an absolutely fabulous day today. I know I am because you're here and we get to play in the nail room. Today we're going to be continuing on with the brand spotlight on Sistaco, and we're going to make some Disney inspired little mermaid nails. So that should be fun. So let's get started. Well, you're not going to see my beautiful nails in this one, mostly because there's nothing on them. But I'm going to be using Sistaco's navy and royal blue, as well as maybe some of these greens or blue that I got in this palette from, oh, where was it from? TEMU, I think. So we're starting off with the Sistaco base coat. And we're going to cure that for 10 seconds. And just going to kind of put it on here like a marble. I believe that was the royal. We'll throw some green on. Just kind of trying to blend it, tap it in. It's a little bit of the satin. Sistaco satin. It's just the white pearly powder. Brushed it all off and I thought it was a little bit light. I wanted it darker, so kind of trying to brush some of that lighter color, the top pigment, off with the eyeshadow applicator. So I'm going to do another coat of base coat and see what I'm putting the base coat on here. I'm looking at it like, maybe this is dark enough. I don't know. But, yeah. Flip that over, make sure it's nice and level. We're just going to kind of try it again. Maybe see if we can make it a little bit more dimensional. Give it a little bit more dimension. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm half out of screen. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm going to pretty much do the same thing. Just add a little more of that darker royal blue. There we go. See how it looks like it's got a little more dimension to it? Especially in that upper left-hand corner. So we're going to go ahead and put the top coat over this. And I went ahead and did all 5 nails, and now I'm going to give them a buff just to see. I wanted to put some different nail art on them, and it's so much easier when you buff it. And you're working on either a matte surface or a buffed surface. But I thought with the powder on there, I am going to put this foil on top. I'm hoping to kind of give it an under the sea type vibe, underwater vibe. And this is the first time I've ever, well, it's the second time now that I've used this maxi foil gel from Nail Couture. Just gotta be careful to make sure that you don't get it too thick. You have to put this product on really, really thin, or you're gonna have a problem with wrinkling. I did have a problem on a couple nails and I had to file it off and try again. But it is really kind of hard to see in this picture, but it is there. And when I went ahead and matte top coated this one anyway, you can really see it. But I am trying to draw Ariel on here. I couldn't get the pencil to work, and then this, so I decided to use this white marker. hoping that it would work, and then it just kind of, it halfway did, and then it quit working. And I'm just like, nope, there's no way that you're going to defeat me. I'm going to do this Little Mermaid. And so I decided to use the plastic bag method, or if you have cling film, I'm sure that'll work too. So I'm just kind of sketching her out a little bit on here. And as you go through, I don't know if you'll catch the mistake that I made, but I'll let you know what I did to really mess this up. But yeah, I'm just kind of giving her a little bit of an outline so I know where the colors should go. So I'm just kind of filling her in, but I'm using Young Nails gel paint to do that, and kind of flash curing it in between. Don't do this. Do not ever use gel paint on the bag method. There's a reason. It should be done with acrylics or regular nail polish. Don't ever use gel because it cures hard as a rock. So I peeled that off and I'm like, oh, it's like rock hard. This isn't, it'll bend a little bit, but that's about it. And it wasn't bending enough to go on the nail, and I was so frustrated. So I thought, okay, well, maybe if I glue it, if I use some nail glue, maybe that'll work. So put on a generous amount, not too much though, just enough to cover the whole surface. I thought this gotta work because I can bend it a little bit and maybe get her on there, but it's like it didn't want to dry, and it was moving all over the place, and I was holding it down here, and it just, I don't know. The whole thing ended up, it stuck to my gloves, but did not stick to the nail. The only thing that it actually stuck to is part of my glove ended up sticking to the nail, and it was just a whole thing. Oh, it was such a disaster. So here it is sticking to my dang glove, and it ripped a piece off, and oh, what a waste of time. Waste of time and energy. I was so mad. You guys have no idea. I tried so hard. That nail was just not having it. So it's like, okay. My glove is sticking to the nail. Ugh. Yeah. And in the end, we had a little piece of nail, but none of that glue or that picture stuck to the nail. And at this point, I couldn't get the glove off of the picture. I was just like, nope, that's it. Try again. And I show you guys these fails so that you can hopefully learn from my mistakes. Don't use gel if you're going to use the plastic bag method. But so I was like, okay, I've got to have some stickers in here somewhere, right? Because I've been buying stickers and different nail art charms and stuff specifically because I want to do like an aquarium nail that's more like an actual fish aquarium. So I thought that would be fun. But I did find some of these Little Mermaid stickers, Ariel stickers. Or no, they're not stickers. Those are water decals. So I'm just kind of showing you everything that I pulled out. I'm pulling it out because I thought, it'd be nice to have a little surrounding of like seagrass and seaweed and corals and stuff in the background, or kind of like as a frame on her. So I'm just doing the easy method here, where you put the water decal on a stamper and put some water on that, and then it'll just, you'll wipe off the cardboard backing, and there you go. You see exactly what you're doing. And with this one, I actually had this is the thumb. I don't know why I switched them up and didn't show you exactly how I did the rest of the ring finger. Must have been a little bit out of control, but I had a foil that had some Little Mermaid on it. It had all of the Disney princesses, you know. But Ariel is my favorite, in case you didn't guess or know already, but just pushing that decal in as much as possible, and a little bit didn't come off, but we're just kind of pushing that back in and rubbing it in so that it stays, and there we go. And we're gonna just leave her the way it is. Oh my goodness, you guys, this sticker. If you saw that sticker, don't ever buy this sticker. I tell you what, it didn't want to come off the paper. It was thick. It was tearing. It was tearing all over the place. It was terrible. So what I'm doing here is trying to use that sticker because it was the best looking one I had, I thought. Trying to use this sticker sheet. I did actually throw the sticker sheet away when I was done with this because this ain't never happening again. I am never using this again. But, yeah. So any of the edges that I went over, I am just filing that off with the 240 grit and making it nice and smooth and giving a good edge for the top coat to stick on. And I decided I wanted a whole frame instead of just the one side, or just a little bit on the top and the bottom there. So I decided to add a few more stickers. I'll just let you watch. You don't need me to babble all the way through it, do you? And this is just some knockoff rhinestone gel that I found. I don't know if I got it from Amazon or TEMU, but also have, and I'm sure everyone else in their stash has, if they've been collecting nail art at all, have these little gold seashell embellishments. And a couple of pearls, of course. What I do with that glue, I always, I'll put a dollop on and then I'll brush it wherever I want it, really thin on the nail, especially for these smaller charms. If you can just stick it right in there, they will stay forever. Need a little bit more there. A few more little things. So there is that. I believe that's my thumbnail. We're going to go ahead and take the top coat and we're going to cover the entire nail with that, including all of the charms and pearls, because that'll just help them stick down and stay in there, and it'll prevent the little gold embellishments, little seashells, from getting tarnished, because after a few days of wear they're gonna look pretty dingy and gross if you don't cover them up with top coat. So here is the pointer finger, and I've already gone ahead and put on that rhinestone glue. And I'm just going to do a little kind of pearl necklace, little pearl design. Here I decided I wanted it just a little wider. I just continually mess around with that stuff. Does anybody know of some maybe thicker gel that I could use for this, that maybe those pearls wouldn't move around so much when I'm trying to get stuff done? There we go, and we add that little starfish with the dangly pearl. Trying to figure out exactly where I want it and still make the pearl necklace look right, look good. And I also wanted to make sure that that starfish stayed all the way on the nail and the dangly could still dangle. And again, I'm covering all of the pearls and the starfish, trying not to flood it too much, but I did want to make sure that I got everything under the starfish so that it wouldn't get caught in my hair when I wore these. And this thinner top coat did work pretty well for that. There was just a tiny little space under there so I could get it on without a problem. And I decided to add just a little seashell because these were, I thought the bottom looked a little plain, empty. There you go. And there they are. I left the middle finger plain because I thought it would look nice with that little bit of extra, show the original. And I did put a little seashell, a little bit of stuff on the pinky finger. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite Disney character? Huh? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please leave it a like. If you're not already, please do consider subscribing. And oh, what else? I don't remember. You can hit that little notification bell so I will see you in the next one. Bye!